Our Earthquake Dragon costs 1 green. Question of the day, dragons or angels? Let me know in the comments below. Ladies and gentlemages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we got a juicer for you. We have got to be making some earthquakes with the Earthquake Dragon. You gotta love this elemental dragon. Costs 15, but you can easily get that mana cost down, where X is the total mana value of dragons you control not named Earthquake Dragon, flying trample, and you can sacrifice a land to bring it back from your graveyard to your hand. So this is a really cool card. Obviously we are still on the Baldur's Gate grind, so I mean, dragons are just a very formidable kind of deck here. I mean, we do get a nice little bump, and we add green for 2 reasons here. We have Miriam, the Sentinel Worm here. I like this legendary creature, Dragon Spirit. Now, it is pretty expensive, but it does have Ward 2, which helps out a lot. Flying, whenever another non-token dragon you control enters battlefield, you're going to create a copy, and it's a non-legendary, which is absolutely insane, because if you have a legendary dragon, which we have, oh, you know, about 1 million of them, then you just get another one for free. I mean, that is literally insane. So it's kind of like a mirror box type of ability right on top. Absolutely wonderful here. I guess we'll go ahead and start with, go ahead and put a little bit more love on the newer type of dragons here. This is Lazan Dragon's Legacy. This card is really good. This is actually only an uncommon. It does have 2 toughness, which the 2 toughness really sucks, but the abilities are awesome. Whenever you cast a dragon spell, we don't have adventures, so whenever you cast a dragon spell, you're just going to deal its converted mana cost to anything. And that is, once you get this thing out, you're going to start picking apart all of their creatures. It's really awesome. I love this card so much. We are also adding green for the Cure of the Boundless Sky, and we do have treasure tokens. We do have dual lands, so it's not that big of a deal that we can go for Cura. The 2 green is a little, you know, it's concerning, but it's not too big of a deal. And then other than that, this is your typical deck here. We do have Jwari Disruption because, you know, the Fearsome Whelp and the Orb of Dragonkind is so imperative to have it in your opening hand, because if you don't, you get kind of blown over by aggro and whatnot really too quickly. So that's why I kind of have that Jwari, just to kind of like you don't have a Fearsome Whelp or an Orb of Dragonkind, but you have a Jwari, you can kind of like bridge the gap there, because if you don't, you can get blown over by aggro so easily. But this is the deck here. We pretty much just have a bunch of dragons. Hopefully we can make some earthquakes with the Earthquake Dragon. I might want to run 3 of this, but I don't know. I feel like that might be a little too cloggy. I don't know. I guess we'll find out on the way. Before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Gilmar CD8. How are we doing here? This is a pretty solid hand here. As long as you've got 2. And in this deck, the opening hand, if you've got a Whelp or a Dragonkind, let alone both, and some sort of dragon type of threat, I mean, you're doing pretty gosh darn good, so. Cleric of Life's Bond. Okay. Oh gosh, do we want to... Let's go for the Fearsome Whelp. I know it is very, and I mean very risky here, because if the Fearsome Whelp rather, dies, we can't use it. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. So, the Cleric of Life Spawn is going to swing in here, but all of our dragons are going to become cheaper, which is just wonderful. Now, what's not wonderful is this Jwari, which, this Jwari in this deck, we're still testing it out. I'm not so sure I love it, because it does come in tapped, which really sucks, but, you know, we'll do what we can here. Champion of the Tier. Oh my god, so this card is absolutely insane here. This card is insane. It has double team, and it pretty much acts like a de facto Legion Angel. Well, we're just going to have to take that. Can't do too much about that, but, you know, hey, at least we get our cards, and, you know, hey, this is okay. I think we're going to go for our Goldspan Dragon and then go for Cura, the Boundless Sky. That sounds pretty good to me. Plus, we get to do some damage here. If they want to trade the Champions of Tier, I mean, I don't know. I don't think they would. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. We can actually go for... We can go for the Prismari, and then we can actually go for Town-Razer Tyrant. Is that better than the Cura? I think it's better than 1 Cura, because Galazeth Prismari can actually replace itself with a treasure token. Then we play this for 2, well... Let's go for Cura. I know we can only play 1 more creature anyway, so I think Cura is better just because it has the Death Touch. Kind of wards off the Righteous Valkyrie a little bit better here. So now the party is all here. We've got 4 beautiful dragons. You know, one's kind of a baby, but like, it's okay. Wow, so they're going to cast the next spell as a Lunarch Veteran, which, you know, okay, that's fine. It gets a 1/1 counter, flying, or lifelink. Not that strong, so... What I'm nervous about here is if they get into this 27 threshold and... Well, they don't, right? This is only 3 life. Or, actually, this is not... Oh, this is a rogue. This is not even a cleric. Not even a cleric, so they actually... We're golden here. We are Goldspan Dragon here. Okay, well... How aggressive do we be here? I mean, we're gonna have to just be aggressive. There's just really no other way to play it. We can't let them get into 27 life because then all of their creatures just get too big. So yeah, I think we just swing in here. Worst case scenario, the Galazeth Prismari can just bounce off the Righteous Valkyrie, so it's not even like really like we're like losing any value there. The Orb of Dragonkind we can retrieve something with, so this is just gonna bounce. It's not the end of the world. We'll trade Goldspannies. Yeah, I think that's fine. We still have a Goldspan Dragon, and we do damage. The damage is so important to do here. Now we're gonna cast... Well, let's do this. And go double red. Go for Town-Razer Tyrant here. And what do we... Let's see, what do we want? I mean, it doesn't really matter here. Yeah, I think we'll just go for the Shattered Sanctum here. And... I guess we could, you know, get something here. So, Earthquake Dragon, are we good enough for that? This costs... Our Earthquake Dragon costs 1 green. Let's go ahead and drop this sucker. 10/10, flying, trample. And you just hear the roar of an absolute behemoth of a dragon here. Hopefully... Okay, come on, baby. So they do have this, but we have a 1 mana casted 10/10 flying trampler. That is absolutely insanity. So they are back up to 20 life. This deck is crazy. They get up so quickly. Oh my goodness, how much life is that? Oh god. Oh, they're up to 28. They're up to 28. But we do have this Earthquake Dragon. But gosh, this Voice of the Blessed. This Voice of the Blessed is such a pain. It's crazy. They are going to give it up. They have to give it up because we have 28 life. Oh my goodness. What an absolute weird matchup here. They just had to... oh my god, these clerics are insane. Well... I'm gonna drop the Moonveil Regent. I mean, can't really... There's no way we can, like, draw or anything. If we swing with the Earthquake Dragon, the Cura... This has Death Touch, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this. If they want to give up the Voice of the Blessed, that's fine. Wow, okay, so they go down to 14. All of their creatures are going to get smaller here. Do they... Whoa, that's kind of surprising here. I mean, do they have... They have 1 card in their hand. I mean, do they have enough to, like, regain up to 27 life with 1 card? Maybe if it's an Inquisitor Captain? It pretty much has to be, like, an Inquisitor Captain. I mean, I know they can grab things off the top of their library, right? If this is Cleric, Rogue, Warrior, Wizard... Which they obviously are running tons of clerics here. They're going to swing in with this. I mean, why? There's no way they can actually do more damage, right? Like, you know what? Do your worst. You can only kill 1 of our creatures, so, like, whatever. Do your worst. Go ahead. I mean, what am I missing here? Yeah, what am I missing here? And we take it. What an epic board. Jason 40, how are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. We have our Fearsome Whelps. Don't really have any scary dragons, which... Was that a mulligan? We have to give our friend Jason 40 the friendly mulligan hello. If you're new to this channel, oh my god, it will never, and I mean never get old or new. It'll never become new. No, never get old. I don't know. Either way, it scares the crap out of me every single time. But our friend did take a mulligan. If you're new to the channel, we do take a friendly mulligan hello to our opponents who take mulligans because everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. So I'm going to drop this Orb of Dragonkind here. think I'm gonna go over the Fearsome Whelp, just because, like, I mean, you know, there we go. Now we're getting into some Fearsome Whelp action here. Probably the wrong move here, but I don't know here. No, I can't really be that bad, right? Because, I mean, either way with the Orb of Dragonkind, we get into a double Whelp. I think we pretty much get into a double Whelp no matter what. And now we can go for Alazan, Dragon's Legacy. This card is really cool. It is an uncommon, so it kind of slipped my mind when I first saw it. But look how cool this is. Oh my goodness, we get Alazan, Dragon's Legacy. Very, very cool here. Do we want to play this now? I think we kind of just do, right? We kind of we don't get to play Divide by Zero that way then. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's drop our Alazan, Dragon's Legacy, and then we're going to be able to do this on the end step. Yeah, I think it's fine. So it's a little scary not having the Divide by Zero up. If they do play some sort of scary angel with the Giada, Font of Hope. We still have the Divide by Zero, we just can't cast it right now. And then Alazan, every time we cast a dragon, we're going to be able to deal damage to any target. So, Righteous Valkyrie, no big deal. No big deal, do your worst. Do your absolute worst here. And is that going to be it? Oh my goodness. Well, let's go ahead and drop the Orb of Dragonkind. Let's see if we can get some big scary dragons, and here we go, baby. We have, oh my god, Earthquake Dragon. Are we ready for Earthquake Dragon? X equals total mana value of dragons you control. So that would be 5, 7, 9. We could drop the Earthquake Dragon, which is hilariously insane. Let's go for Goldspan Dragon. I know it's a little bit more conservative, but I think that's going to be okay. We do get our Miriam Sentinel Worm, which is just insane. This whole deck is insane, but we're going to go ahead and drop this, and this is going to be just enough. I mean, not just enough, but it's going to be not just enough. Just enough to kill him. If we could have played the Earthquake Dragon, we definitely would have done that, but look how crazy this is. Alazan, Dragon's Legacy, and now we've got a Divide by Zero up. Oh, goodness. We're going to end the turn here, and we still have this Divide by Zero because of our lovely Goldspan Dragon. They're going to go ahead and give us a good game. And yeah, that's a good game. We had a Divide by Zero even ready, too. Wow. Jim Dog 57. How we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Pretty good. It's like we don't have any non-tap land for the Jwari Disruption, so that is a problem. Maybe we can search for one. So let's go ahead and take this and do a little scry action. And there it is. There it is. It's not blue, but it's still, you know, it's still some land here. So now we kind of have to make a decision. I don't think we want to go for Jwari. I think it's, especially green-red, I think it's going to be worth it to just not do that. And I know it sounds a little dumb. But we'll just go ahead and play this down. We could have called out blue with our Forsaken Crossroads if that was kind of our plan, which ends up not biting us in the butt. But I don't know. We do need a lot of red in this matchup. So I think going for double, well, yeah, I guess we definitely could have called it blue, huh? Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Hey, well, there we go. It doesn't even hurt us. It doesn't hurt us. No harm, no foul. We go ahead and get rid of that thing. And now, oh yeah, we're looking good. I definitely want to overload on the red side here. And getting into Galazeth's pretty good, but I think going for the Town-Razer Tyrant and just putting some pressure on this Rockfall Vale is going to be a little bit preferable to our Galazeth Prismari. Another Fable of the Mirror Breaker, that's okay. That is okay. Now we're going to start peppering them down. Every single... Ooh, Earthquake Dragon. Very, very cool. Let's go for the Galazeth Prismari. Not only do we make treasures this way, but we also lower down our Earthquake Dragon. We have enough of every color, really. I guess we'll go for green. We are running Cura, the Boundless Sky, which takes 2 green, so I guess we'll do that. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling some more big, scary dragons, not more land. I think I'm down to 14. And yeah, we got this Earthquake Dragon. Pretty gosh darn cool. So do your worship. Ooh, Angel Fire Ignition. That is interesting. Let's see if they... I imagine they would use that here. It doesn't really make too much sense. I'm going to block. If we're suckers and they've got some sort of removal that they needed 2 for, some burn spell or something, I think I just accept it. Oh, okay, well, we were dead anyway, so that doesn't really bug me as much. And they get rid of that. That is interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we're just going to go for Goldspan Dragon here. We might as well, because we do have the Divide by Zero, we might as well swing in here. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good here. Down to 10, and if they drop anything super menacing, we just have this Divide by Zero that we can cast with our treasure tokens. Yeah, Goldspan Dragon's pretty good. Even the weakened Alchemy version is still pretty freaking amazing. Another Goldspan. Well, we're just going to say no. That is a very easy no. I do not want you to have a Goldspan Dragon at all. We unfortunately do not get the, whatchamacallit here, but it's okay. It's okay. Not worried. Not worried. Yeah, we're just going to swing in. Make some more treasure. Up to 6. Down to 6, up to 6, whatever you want to call it here. And Lozen Dragon's Legacy is actually pretty good here. We could either get back a Divide by Zero with the Kairi, or if they don't have any removal... Oh man, look at this. Whenever we cast a dragon spell, we're going to be able to do damage to their face. That is pretty insane here. So if they use a reflection on the Goldspan Dragon, it's not really the craziest thing, because they actually lose out on some of the mana generated from the treasure. So it costs 1, but if they want to use this to swing, it's going to be a next step. So they're going to, yeah, see, now they lose that. Yeah, now I know, you know, it's still not great. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still not great. We're going to take some damage here, and they have 4 mana sources here. But if they can't get rid of the Lozen Dragon's Legacy... Oh, they do. Really sucks that this Lozen has 3 toughness. Really unfortunate. Maybe... Yeah, darn. We're probably better off just not doing that. But, okay, yeah, we're still swinging in here. Bang. So, we still have enough... We have enough for a Kairi, the Swirling Sky, and a Divide by Zero. So... That is going to be an easy play here. We just keep up this Divide by Zero. Let's see what you want to do with the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. If they use the Reflection of Kiki-Jiki and tap, we can actually use the Divide by Zero. Angel Fire Ignition. Let's say no, but let's go on the Goldspan Dragon. I know that we don't get the lesson from it, but I don't care. I do not care. Yeah, let's go for Reflection of Kiki-Jiki here. But guess what? The Angel Fire Ignition is... fresh out of the kitchen, and that is good game. Our dragons are better than your dragons. Playmaker, let's see how many plays you can make on us. I don't think it's gonna be very many. The Jwari is always a little not confusing, but I think we're gonna go for Rockfall Vale, and we don't have any blue, but maybe we draw into some blue. I don't know. Either way, we don't have a turn 2 anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Forsaken Crossroads, this comes in tapped. So let's go for blue. And scry Town-Razer Tyrant. I think I'd rather just opt to go for some more land, especially if we opt to keep up this Jwari Disruption. I don't know. Depending on what we play, we might not even want the Jwari Disruption, so... Let's see what we got going on here. We do have a blue over here. This is actually a blue slushie from McDonald's. Very, very good. So hopefully, oh, there's some more blue. See, that's all you need to do. You need to put some blue on there. So I'm gonna go for Dreamroot Cascade. Doesn't think it really matters here. We still have the Divide by Zero that we can go for. So let's see what you got. What you got? We still have the Jwari. I'm not too. Oh wow, still nothing. Still nothing. Well, I think, man, this Moonveil Regent is not really that amazing right at the second. I guess we'll just put it on the board, at least get some sort of threat going. I mean, again, drawing the cards, we're not really wanting to discard our hand. Yeah, it's fine. So, oh, that's a cool little animation there. We'll target you for a total of 0, because we can't do anything. But, you know, it is what it is. Tasha! No! Tasha! I do not want to see her.
Perfect. I've got some experimental spells that need a test subject.
Okay. Take the Moonveil.
A little necromancy.
Okay. Well, we can still Divide by Zero this thing, right? I mean, Divide by Zero, we can pay the ward cost and get it back. Let's go ahead and place down Cura the Boundless Sky. And then our plan long-term is to get into this Moonveil Regent and get it back to its rightful owner, which is me.
Don't come any closer.
Oh, I'm coming closer, Tasha, and I think I'm gonna kill you. Sorry to tell you, but I think I got you. So let's go for the divide by 0 here. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's going to have the Ward 2, but we've got enough to pay the Ward 2. Hopefully. Hopefully they don't have like an extra counter. That'd be kind of sickening. But this is actually not too bad of a 1-2 punch here. If, and again, if we can resolve this, Obscura. Oh my goodness. Well, they're not going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, so this is painful. The Cura does have Death Touch, so they can put the divide by 0 back, but not great here. Okay, so put that back here. I'm going to go ahead and play this for the just that now, and we're going to swing in here. I know we get the -3, but they have to choose. Do they want to keep the Moonveil Regent, or they want to go with the Tasha? And now, because we played the Jwari, our creature is going to be a little bit stronger here. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for the Spirit Creature. I think we're going to keep pressure going here. So the Moonveil Regent, ouch, they do 3 damage to us. But now we get the 6/6 Spirit from our lovely Cura, the Boundless Sky. And that's pretty good here. Hopefully they don't take it away, but, you know, we are playing against Obscura, and they are obscure. Yeah, not good.
Thanks for the helping hand.
Yeah, no problem, Tasha, no problem. This is pretty much a nightmare matchup because all of our creatures are gigantic. So Tasha's going to be able to just keep giving all of our cards here. Oh my gosh, very brutal here. So what are they going to do with here? They're going to exile...
I won't stand by as innocent people are slaughtered.
I'm not innocent. You're not innocent either. We're just trying to fight it out and see who wins.
That was an easy job.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. It was pretty easy, I'll give you that. Well, this has Ward. I think we're just going to have to... Well, so is this Miriam. I think we're going to drop the Miriam, the Sentinel Worm. This is our only hope here. It does have Ward 2. Whenever another non-dragon creature enters the battlefield, even if it's legendary, you're going to get a non-legendary copy. And that is pretty insane here. So, hopefully...
Here, let me help.
Hopefully, we can start storming off here.
Don't try anything cheeky now.
Oh, I'm trying something real. What'd you say? Cheeky? Kinky? What the hell did you say? Okay, let's see what we got here. We're down to 13 life, which is very scary. Really? You're gonna swing in here, huh? Do you have a meat hook? It's literally never fails. You always have a meat hook. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Like, if they have a meat hook, we just lose. We literally just auto-lose. That's the game. So I think we can afford to go back down to 9. Galazeth Prismari. Swirling Sky. I think we go for Orb of Dragonkind. This is kind of risky because it does have to resolve. And then we can go for Kairi, the Swirling Sky. So fingers crossed here. Oh, you son of a gun. These interceptors are so annoying because they just intercept our cards and now we don't get to play it again. Well, Kari's going bye-bye. Okay, what do we do with this thing? I think we have to swing in and... yeah, that's good game. Darn it. Well, if it isn't my arch nemesis Chicken Man versus Man-O-Man. Wow, let's get it going. What a... This is the matchup of the century. I think it really is. Alright, so Mind Spike, let's see here. I like this card. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know if I like it more than, say, like, Jwari or something, but it's still pretty good to get rid of our Jwari, or Duress. Not Jwari, what the heck am I saying here? Let's go ahead and call this for red and take a scry. Yeah. Yeah, we do need some more land. I do think we need at least one more land, so we'll take that. Hall of the Storm Giants. Let's see if they use their Jwari on me. I hope not, but looking pretty likely. So let's go ahead and drop our little Fearsome Whelp here. Our fearsome friend. You know I'm a fan of alliteration. 17 to 20. Okay, and so far, the Fearsome Whelp is going to live. That could change very quickly, and it is. So the Blitzchief Slurs, at least it was, you know, sorcery. They're kind of thrown off balance now. But here's the thing, they have a Jwari? I mean, we could get greedy here. Go for the, yeah, I think we're going to get greedy. I'm going to get greedy. Let's go for the Orb of Dragonkind, and it resolves. Thank goodness. We're going to drop this. I guess we can just go for, I guess we'll go for blue. We do have a lot of red here, so I guess we'll go for blue. And we'll go ahead and scry. More land. I don't think we need land at this point. I think we got the Orb of Dragonkind, which lets us act as an additional mana source. So, wow. Still more land, which is kind of gross, but I just don't know. Should we be playing around this Jwari? I think we'll go... They didn't do it the first time, so yeah, let's just do it again. We get a Wrathful Red Dragon here. So this is really good in creature type of matchups, but not so good in creature matchups because it's kind of slow and you're not really going to get damage dealt to you like that. So, well, this is really good here because now we have Iymrith the Desert Doom, and now if you've got spot removal, guess what? We do not care. We absolutely do not care, and that is awesome. Not only is Iymrith very cool, but I mean, just look at that animation. That animation just sends shivers down the spine of our opponents. So, do we attack here? It's as long as it's untapped, which is kind of gross. So, if you have fewer than 3 cards in my hand, so I think we're gonna go for it. It's a little scary here. It's definitely a little scary, but let's go for a Sushi the Blazing Sky. I know we could go for a Moonveil Regent, whatever it is. But I'm going to try and go for the Desert Doom. I know they probably just have some sort of spot removal, which really sucks. They have it. You know they do, though. It is what it is. Maybe that was a fishy play. Got a little bit cocky here. But the Orb of Dragonkind, we can still retrieve more threats. And because we can double up on our threats, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. So, let's go and sacrifice the Orb. We can get any sort of 6-drop here. And the Goldspan Dragon will just be wonderful. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and they just don't want any more smoke, baby. Quijibo, how are we doing here? A little risky to keep this, but I'm going to keep it. We like risk. We like risk. Because we have the Orb of Dragonkind, I hate to say it, as long as you have a 2-drop, either the Orb of Dragonkind or the Whelp, you can pretty much keep it, and that was a mulligan. We're going to go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan. Hello, everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. Everybody loves playing against it. You hate when it happens to you. So, wow, they take a Foretell. They take a Foretell in what seems to be mono black, so that is pretty interesting. Okay. I think we're gonna go a little... No, we're gonna go for the Fearsome Whelp. It's like, which one do you want? Do you want... We could just get it removed, and then we don't get to be able to drop all of our mana values on the back end, but it doesn't matter here. The gamble, I would say semi-gamble pays off, because if you go for Orb of Dragonkind, it ensures that you can get into Town-Razer Tyrant, but Fearsome Whelp makes all of your dragons in your hand cheaper, and that is very, very good. So, yeah, instead of going for Orb of Dragonkind, let's just go straight for the Town-Razer Tyrant. We can put it on the Gate of the Black Dragon. If they would have not had it, I think, because Town-Razer Tyrant does need a non-basic land, so... yeah, definitely think that's totally fine. This is ending up working pretty well for us. They do have the Earthquake Dragon. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. So that is how they get into the Earthquake Dragon pretty quickly, huh? Flying Trample, return upon the tide. Well, I am gonna absolutely use that, but we're still sitting on an against an Earthquake Dragon. And that's just terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. What do we do here? Do we go for Orb of Dragonkind, then we can go for Goldspan Dragon, double swing in? We're gonna have to swing in. I know that sounds insane, but like, what else can we do? We don't have removal for this Earthquake Dragon. We just don't. So, let's go for Orb of Dragonkind. We're gonna go for Goldspan Dragon. And we're just gonna suicide charge in here, I guess. I know we die, but like, down to 11, what else can we do? We're going to want to swing in with this Earthquake Dragon, because obviously that's what you should do when you've got a 10-10 Flying Trampler. I just don't know what else we do. Another Foretelling, so probably it's another Return to the Tide? I mean, okay, down to 10 we go. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. They can go for Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Oh my god, that's crazy. Down to 9. Everything gets cheaper, which is cool. Another Goldspan. I wish they had more man, they don't have any more basic lands for the Town-Razer Tyrant. Alright, let's go for Goldspan. I guess we just go for another Goldspan? Or no, let's go for this one, because this one's cheaper. Or do we want to swing in first? Hold on. I mean, they could have removal, so that's why I'm not just auto-swinging in. Yeah, I think we just want to do this. Let's go for another Goldspan Dragon. Let's try and just outrace them. I mean, I know they can have, you know, some removal, but I think if we just play down another Goldspan Dragon, I think we can really just try to race them here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good game. They give us the good game, and we just outspeed this. Hey, that Earthquake Dragon was scary, though. Vernon, how you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. I like it. I like it enough. We'll go ahead for the Stormcarved Coast, just to get into the Stormcarved, or the Orb of Dragonkind, and things should be okay. Goblin Trapfinder. So whenever it dies, seek a creature value with mana 3 or less. That is really insanely good here. But so is our Orb of Dragonkind, which is very nice. So seek a creature card with mana value 3 or less. It perpetually gains haste. The spell costs 2 less to cast, but at the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a creature. So this is going to be the kind of deck that it is going to be here, isn't it? Riveteer's Provocateur. This card is really good. I am a big fan of this card. It comes in immediately just has Blitz, Menace. Oh, that's really good. That is really good here. What else is really good? Let's go for the Town-Razer Tyrant. Put it right on this Den of the Bugbear, and hopefully we start taxing them with 2 life every single turn. And yeah, I kind of like that, because this Den of the Bugbear, maybe if they sacrifice it, we don't have to worry about it attacking our face later on. That seems pretty good to me. Fatal Grudge. Oh, okay. This is cute. This is cute. So they do get the value here. And Fatal Grudge, so each opponent chooses a permanent, whatever the same permanent type, sacrifices, draw a card. So they get a lot of value out of that. So, you know, hey, good for you. Good for you. I think we're going to go for the Moonveil Regent. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, I know it's scary. We do kind of just let it, you know, get put out there to die. We could go for the Divide by 0. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I guess that they just like, yeah, not sure how I feel about this play, you know. Maybe we should have went for Divide by 0. Kind of got like environmental sciences going. I don't know, maybe I got a little too jumpy. I just want to put a threat right out in their face here. This is what we do. They already have the card advantage, so I feel like we probably should just like, I feel like a lot of their cards are very cheap, so I think Divide by 0 is a lot less effective. So that's ultimately why I kind of decided to go for Moonveil. Reckless Barbarian. Oh, wow. What the heck just happened there? What the heck just happened? Oh, sacrifice, add 2 red. That's cute. That is really cute. I like that. So they gain pretty much like 2 red here or whatever. Okay. So we go for Fable and a Bugbear. Not too bad, though. We're still not looking too bad. We can still go for Goldspan Dragon. We don't want to use the Moonveil right now, though. Yeah, I'm still just going to go for Goldspan Dragon. We're obviously not going to discard our hand. We have too many goodies in here. And I'm going to swing in here. It's a little crazy, but we get them down to 8. I mean, it's pretty good. The Earthquake Dragon, I don't know if we're going to be able to get into the Earthquake Dragon, but we'll see. Another Reckless Barbarian here. Wow, they're just going all out, huh? Well, I mean, you might as well. I mean, all my creatures fly, but they obviously need some sort of removal. Bloodthirsty Adversary. I guess they can pay. What else can they get here? If they wanted to pay for 3. So they're going to sacrifice a creature, and then I have to sacrifice a creature? Okay. We're definitely going to take the Moonveil. Would have thought they would have taken the underdog since it can come back, but I guess we'll take the Moonveil, and we just get to do, what, 1 damage here? Well, I guess we'll just hit your face. Doesn't really do any good elsewhere. Not really good enough to finish for lethal, but let's see what they do for the Den of the Bugbear. They do get rid of it, which is kind of cool, but not cool enough. Not cool enough. We can go for Kairi, the Swirling Sky. I think we're going to use Orb of Dragonkind. If we can get into a Goldspan Dragon or an Inferno of the Star Mounts or something with haste, we can just finish this game off. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Please, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We do get a Town-Razer Tyrant. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, but it's not great. So I am going to swing in. So in this way, we get a Town-Razer Tyrant and a Divide by 0. I mean, that's still pretty good here. So let's go ahead and use that on the Den of the Bugbear. Pass the turn. and this Divide. If they do anything super crazy, we can just use this Divide by 0, and I think we're going to lock out this game. So Tenacious Underdog with the Blitz cost, yeah, I think we just do this, right? Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Now or never. I mean, they already used 4 out of their 5 mana sources, and we take it. Corpse Jumper, how we doing here? That is an interesting name. Feels pretty fitting that you've got Tasha as the Corpse Jumper. So let's go ahead and see what we've got going on here. As long as we have the Fearsome Whelp, we have some Fearsome Help. That is what I always like to say. I don't always like to say that. I just made that up right now. So Forsaken Crossroads, they're going to call out white, take a little scry action. They put it on top, so they like what they see, huh? Yeah, this Jwari, I don't know. This experiment of the Jwari has not been too great in this deck particularly. It's close. I mean, obviously, the reason why this deck has the Jwari is because it pretty much needs either a Fearsome Whelp or an Orb of Dragonkind, so it kind of like needs a 2-drop in your starting hand. Because if you don't, you kind of get screwed pretty quickly. So that's the reason I have Jwari, just in case, you know, it's like you pretty much want to hammer those 2-drops, but, you know, it does play a little awkwardly if you've got both, you know, but it is what it is. I don't think it's that bad here. See, like right now, it's actually pretty good here. We're going to play this, and I'm just going to go straight for red. We do get a nice scry, because we can't cast the Town-Razer Tyrant anyway. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Divide by 0. I'm actually going to keep that. We do have enough land to cast all of our stuff. The Divide by 0 can kind of lock out of our opponent. Elite Spellbinder. That is sucky. Ugh. They just get around our Jwari Disruption here, and they're going to go ahead and do that. Oh my god, pretty brutal here. But, hey, I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what, they did let us cast this Town-Razer Tyrant, so I guess we'll call out blue. So we already have double red. Alright, let's go for the Town-Razer Tyrant here. Let's attack their only black source. I think I kind of like that. They don't have any dual lands here, so we might as well just get, you know, their most scarce source here. Diviner of Fates is always a pain in the butt. It's just pretty much unlimited value, which is really annoying. Yeah, that's a lot of value there. A lot. So go ahead and take your damage here, if you so please. Down to 17. Let's go ahead and swing in. I mean, we're definitely doing that no matter what happens, so I'd rather just get my damage in. They have a chump block, really. That'd be interesting. They are. Wow. Wow. Okay. They do know that we have a Jwari. We could go for Iymrith. We could, but I think it's just too tempting. We can hold up the Divide by 0 for when they go to discard, and that would really screw them over because then their Connive does not replace itself. But dropping this Desert Doom, look at that animation. I have to. I just simply have to. The animation's too cool. Oh, so a Foretell there. That is a little scary. Is that like a Doomscar? Like, what else could that be? A counterspell? I don't like the sound, the looks of that. Okay. We do have Jwaris and Divide by 0, so we do have a bit of protection built into our board here. Are they going to take the 2 life? They are. They are. Okay, well, I'm just going to attack. We've got plenty of protection here. We're going to be able to do 9 damage here. We get to draw a card with the Iymrith, so Vanishing Verse. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's go for the Divide by 0. Nope. We just say a big old nope to that, and I guess we'll take the Teachings. Worst case scenario, we still get to draw a card. If we do fall behind on value, we still have the Teachings, so I kind of like that. Ooh, do we keep up this Jwari Disruption is the question, or do we want to just go all out to the board? We have this Vanishing Verse, right? We can use Jwari, slow them down like a little bit. I think we go all out to the board, so let's go ahead and drop the Jwari and go for the Orb of Dragonkind, because they're probably gonna be able to use this Vanishing Verse. The Jwari is not good enough to hold up at this point in the game. It's a little bit too late. So we're just gonna say goodbye to our Iymrith. Sorry, Iymrith, it's, you know, not wonderful to lose ya, but they are down to 6 life, so we're making progress here. They're just gonna do a measly. Oh man, that's not that good. So let's see if they want to sacrifice it. If they don't, they have to get rid of our Town-Razer Tyrant, so they do, which is beautiful. Rockfall Vale. We can actually do this right now. I guess we'll play around a Jwari. It sucks so bad because we can get a Scry going with the Forsaken Crossroads, but it does not matter. There's no Jwari and there's no problem. Mystical. We've played quite a few games before. I know you because it's a very mystical way to spell mystical. So welcome aboard here. Plus you've got these really pretty sleeves that kind of like, they're pretty, but they kind of hurt my eyes with that little like flicker. You see that? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the flicker, but they are pretty otherwise else. So hello Mystical, how are we doing here? Let's see what they do. Maybe they take a mulligan. I would love to take a mulligan. Or see you take a mulligan. I definitely don't want to take a mulligan. Heck no. Well, I don't. Are you there? I guess we'll give him a friendly wave. You know, you like sometimes you catch more bees with honey or whatever the heck that saying is. But sometimes you gotta get a little bit mean. Sometimes you gotta get a little angry. So I guess we'll send it. Oh no, okay, we're good. And you know what? That was the first time that it didn't really scare me. If you've been watching the channel, you know that this little dragon thing scares the heck out of me when it comes throughout the corner. But this time, nope. Nope, didn't even scare me. I'm growing, I'm learning. So a Ganjo, Lunarch Veteran. Okie dokie. We do get, well, let's play the island, because that comes in untapped, obviously. And we're going to go for Orb of Dragonkind, or do we want to go for the Fearsome Whelp? Let's go for the Fearsome Whelp. Because they have the Lunarch Veteran, I know that we want to get some damage off, and maybe this one damage could literally be the game, because if they play the Righteous Valkyrie, they need 27 life, so any sort of damage you can chip away at and get ready for them to have the Righteous Valkyrie could be the swing of the game. So, Fearsome Whelp, you are elected. Forsaken Crossroads. Let's see if they untap. Yep. So probably have like a Trillisar, a Moon Dancer. Yep, there it is. You know it. They never not have at least a Moon Dancer or a whatchamacallit. What is the voice of the? How come I've played so many games with this. Voice of Blessed. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I can't think of it. But either way, we do have this Divide by Zero, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have to just divide by 0. It's not great, but we could go for this. That doesn't really... Well, if our Fearsome Whelp lives, we can go for the Miriam Sentinel Worm. I think that's pretty good. I think we're gonna try it out here. So let's chip away at them 19 to 19. And if we live between the Fearsome Whelp and the Orb of Dragonkind, we'll be able to get out Miriam, the Sentinel Worm Dragon Spirit, and that is the epitome of amazing. But we're still far away from that, so let's not count our chickens before they hatch. It's fun to count them though, you gotta admit. Skyclave Apparition, no! No! Are you gonna take away my Whelp or the Dragonkind? Probably the Dragon, or the Fearsome Whelp, yep, okay. Not wonderful here. At least they put it on bottom here. They don't do a whole lot of damage this way, so that's kind of nice. Down to 14. I think this is... It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. We do get a Moonveil. I think we're going to go for Lazhan Dragon's Legacy. I really like this card. Again, it has to live, which is a big if. But if it does live, we can start dealing damage equal to our mana-costed creatures, so it's worth a gamble here. They actually get an Inquisitor Captain. Wow, this is actually pretty good. This could be our big chance here. No Skyclave Apparition. If they don't have a Skyclave Apparition, we can start, Voice of the Blessed. That was the card. I could not think of the name. I think I got it right. I don't know, I'm stupid. But either way, this is the Voice of the Blessed. It's better than another Skyclave Apparition by default, so that's good. What's not good is getting big and scary and gaining life and doing... no, that's not for me. No. Oh, you're gonna swing, huh? Alright, well, I cannot block you, unfortunately. We need... Oh, man, we need a drink. Town-Razer Tyrant. We need land is what we need. The Town-Razer Tyrant's still pretty good. I think we have to play this thing here, and we can kill the Voice of the Blessed before it gets big. So, I mean, that is pretty good here. And then we can take away, what, a Sundown Pass? I mean, it's decent. It's decent. It's just not amazing. Because I think we're still going to have to use Lozhan Dragon's Legacy to block, which... just not great. It's just not great. Cabaret Revels. Wow. And a Voice of the Blessed. Oh, gosh. They're going to get a Lunarch Veteran for free. Lunarch Veteran for free. What do we do here? That's the question. That becomes the question. Do we just chump block? I think we're going to have to chump block here, because they're going to swing in with the Moon Dancer. It's going to be too big to even chump. Oh my god, this sucks. We just need more land. If we had more land, we could win this game. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get into our Sentinel Worm. We can't go for the Earthquake Dragon. The Earthquake Dragon would have enough to kill. But now our Earthquake Dragon is going to cost 9, and we're not going to be able to play it. Oh, what a travesty. Just an utter travesty. So we can go for what? Divide by 0. There's a land. So we're getting there, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to be just too late here. I guess we do the same exact thing we did last time. Let's go for Moonveil Regent. And we're going to kill the Voice of the Blessed before it gets big. I mean, we're trying. We're trying here. Pass, and then we can use the Moonveil Regent to block the Moon Dancer. Kill the Skyclave Apparition. Lifelink and Indestructible, but they do need a 1/1 counter on it, so... yuck. How'd they get... did they have a treasure token? How did they play the Cavalry Revels? Oh, they sacrificed the red source, right? Yeah. I was about to say, what the heck? Extraction Specialist. Oh, you've got to be joking me. Extraction Specialist. They're going to bring back their Voice of the Blessed. Oh my gosh. At this point, even the Earthquake Dragon does not kill the Trilosara, so we have to divide by 0 it, which we can do. I just don't think we're going to be able to... do they have lethal yet? Chump block, regular block, yeah, we need a Doomscar in red and blue and green colors. I don't know if they have those. Do they have those yet? I'll have to check Baldur's Gate. I mean, maybe I missed it, but it doesn't look like we're going to win this match. At least this thing can't block or whatever, or can't attack until the Extraction Specialist is gone. But, yeah. Let's see what they do here. Are they only going to swing in with Trilosara? They are. Okay. Well, obviously we're going to do this. And we get to do 2 damage. We might as well kill the Skyclave Apparition. Might as well get a little something for our troubles back here. A little 2/2 Spirit Token. I mean, at least it's a chump blocker. We do get a Cure of the Boundless Sky. This thing actually has Death Touch, which is pretty cool. I mean, we're hanging in there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we get to kill something for 5. I guess we just kill the Inquisitor Captain. I mean, this thing can just survive us, which sucks. We don't want to kill you, because that frees you. Kill you, kill you. Yeah, let's go for the Inquisitor Captain. These things can come back as the Luminous Phantom. I don't want that to happen, so slowly but surely, we're going to just do our best here. Cure of the Boundless Sky. Definitely no attacks. Absolutely no attacks. You gotta be joking me. I mean, you just gotta be joking me. Yeah, I mean, we could have literally... You just have to be joking me. You just have to be. Any other card in the deck, if they don't get their little Righteous Valkyrie, we could literally just win. Oh my gosh. I wanted this one so bad. You have no idea how bad, from the pits, the depths of the veins in my heart, how badly I wanted this to work out. Oh, it would have been so good for content. But unfortunately, our Righteous Valkyrie friend... Is there anything more annoying and obnoxious than this, though? I mean, we had this. All they had to do. All they had to do was just get a land. That's all they had to do, just one time. Maybe an Innkeeper. Maybe even like just a Skyclave Apparition, because our creatures are too big. Our creatures are literally too big. and they can't even do it. So maybe they don't swing in with all of their creatures, which they should because they literally have lethal. Now I'm starting, yeah, come on, you've got lethal on board. You just swing in, and did you not swing in with your escorts? Wow. That is pretty insane. Well, at least, I mean, I don't think we have a shot to win any longer, but at least we get rid of the Trilosaur, the Moon Dancer. They just had to get a Righteous Valkyrie. So sad. I mean, yeah, it's just over now. So if they had nothing, we could have had Cure of the Boundless Sky. We just you know, trade or whatever, but you know, just gut-wrenchingly brutal. I mean, I can't even put into words. I know it's not like that crazy. I know it's like, well, man, oh man, like what are you talking about? It's not that crazy, but it's just like, it's just the fact that we easily could have won and snuck that out, and it just would have been so good. But I think I've complained this entire match, and yeah, we'll just get out of here. It is what it is. We can't cast the Earthquake Dragon. The worm is eons too slow. The board is too wide. Good game. I go first. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and keep this. See if we can get into a Wrathful Red Dragon. This card is really good versus whatchamacallit, versus creature decks, because that is the only way that we really get dealt damage to us. So we don't have self-inflicting. Here we go, baby. We got the Ascendant Pack Leader. This could send us packing. You gotta love this. Let's go for, we have enough red. I think we'll call out green. We do have a double green with Cure of the Boundless Sky. So yeah, let's go for the Orb of Dragonkind. Don't have anything to play next turn, which is very nerve-wracking, especially if they go for a Jukai Liberator. They always have it. Oh, they always have it. Oh, how do you always have it? So Jukai Liberator is going to, gosh darn, do that. It's going to do that. That's what it's going to do. So now our hand kind of plays itself. We can hold up this Jwari, or we can go for Orb of Dragonkind, if so be it, but that's going to be later in the game. We just have this Jwari. Hopefully they do kind of tap out with something here, but this is brutal. Just brutal. Oh my god, the Jukai Liberator. This is how I made Mythic about 2 months ago. This is how I made... I was like... I peaked at 8. That's when I was going nuts on best 2 out of 3 on the green here. But this is good. Now we can go for Jwari Disruption. At least we get a little bit of, you know, just something here. We're not going to do that. Definitely not doing that. We're going to drop our Wrathful Red Dragon. It's technically WR, but it's still pretty alliteration, Wrathful Red. So this is nice, though. If they wanted to do damage with the Wrathful Red Dragon, guess what? We do some damage. We deal... Old Growth Troll. Okay, no big deal. Fearsome Whelp. Welcome to the party. You think we go for... Man, do we just go for Inferno of the Star Mounts? I think we could probably just race them. They can't do enough for, like, lethal, right? Yeah. Inferno of the Star Mounts, sure. Whenever a dragon you control is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target that isn't a dragon. But that's not going to matter here. They can deal, what, 7. Lair of the Hydra can do, like, a little more. Even if they have, like, an Uvenvald Oddity, that's 4 damage. So it's 4, that's just not enough. Like, it's just not enough. Whatever they grab here, I mean... How do they get out of this? I'm just trying to wonder. They don't. They don't get out of it. That is how good game.